like ability, I think Rodney Mullen is considered the GOAT because he like took it to another level. Like I don't think Tony Hawk would be where he is today without Rodney Mullen kind of setting the tone. Although Tony Hawk is really known for vert.
And for
He's not
video
like
games.
and for video games, yeah. But he's not a street skater. So street skating is like hitting rails, doing flip tricks, stuff that, Derek would do on that little lot that he had. But Tony Hawk was hitting ramps, doing half pipes, vert, stuff like
Swimming
that. That's what he
pools.
focused on. Um,
It's
and then
actually
Rodney Mullen, he probably set the base for a lot of street tricks. So I don't think Rodney Mullen, although I'm sure he's skated vert and stuff like that, I don't know if he was like pushing the boundaries of like how many spins you could get in doing McTwists and stuff like that.
Well, I guess the interesting thing is, well, I would say didn't skateboarding really start in the streets? Like it was more like about the street culture and like kids just going out in the street and the whole thing about them being able to do it everywhere. And then it kind of
I actually know a bit about the origin of skating. So skateboarding was created in Southern California. It's because people wanted a way to surf when the waves sucked. So it was like street surfing. And it started off with these super skinny boards, like huge wheels. You can see like the evolution if you look it up. And yeah, Brink, great movie, Joy Solari. Thank you.
Lords of Dogtown too. Y'all seen that one? That's a sick ass movie, bro.
Yeah.
What is
So
that?
Lords of Dogtown, dude. R.I.P. Heath Ledger, dude. Let's go.
Shaka.
Was Heath Ledger one of the stars in that one?
He's in the movie. He's sick
oh
of it.
shit.
It's a really good movie though. Brink is good too, Joyce Larry.
Yeah, Brink is sick. Brink is sick. I've never done any like crazy
I have
inline
not
skating.
seen either.
I was a
Oh,
Heelier
Derek.
at some point. That was pretty extreme in elementary school. I did a Heelys routine with Upton.
You did Healy stuff. See, you've
Upton's
always been
I'm
extreme,
young,
bro.
man.
Yeah, you should have added that to your list, Heelys.
I mean, the
This guy does
Heelys,
it
yeah,
all.
we're pretty extreme. We used to go down in Tamarisk. Mark would know about this. Tamarisk used to be very steep to us at our age, and we would ride Heelys down it, and it was
is
like this
steep, bro.
huge deal.
Oh,
But yeah, skateboarding came from surfers who hated shitty waves and were like, I want to be able to surf. And they would just like carve streets, find washes and stuff that were, cemented. And it was like you were surfing. And then, of course, it evolved from that. Boards got better. And eventually they came up with, this traditional 7-ply shape that was, kind of the best. Yeah.
so I have a question. Scooters,
Yeah, of course.
extreme or not?
Extreme. I've seen scooters do some insane thing. A lot of people shit on scooters.
Yeah, a lot of
and it's
skateboarders.
mostly because they don't respect skate park etiquette. That's a big thing. If scooters
Culture.
aren't like dropping in on you and like thinking they can just go into a pool or a bowl that you're in, I have no problem with them. But you get a lot of young kids because it's a lot easier to ride a scooter in a skate park than it is to ride a skateboard. So you get all these, kids, their moms are watching them and they just come in and people are like hitting them, running into them, ruining their lines, stuff like that. And that's kind of where the hate from scooters come from, is because it's not as challenging. It's kind of like stand-up paddleboarders and how surfers who
That's
like
what I was gonna bring up.
traditionally
It's like territorial.
paddle in, you do a lot more work paddling with your hands to get up onto a wave when stand-up paddleboarders are like canoeing, standing up on their board, and they can catch a wave like 10 yards before you even start paddling. So like it's kind of just one of those things where people think it's a lot easier, so it doesn't deserve as much respect. And I think it's whatever. If people are having fun, as long as they're cool about it. I've met some shitty stand-up paddleboarders. I've met some shitty scooter kids, and you just
Have
hope
you
that
ever been jackknifed by a scooter kid?
jackknifed. No, luckily I've never run into a scooter kid, mostly because I am very afraid of messing up other people's lines, even scooter kids. I just avoid them. Like we'll go to a park and it's busy, and Ryan and I will go to wherever no one is because we're kind of new. We don't want to be like taking up, the park and doing stuff that people don't think is that cool or whatever. But yeah, so we tend to hang out where there aren't any crowds. But yeah, so never gotten in a brawl with like a 10-year-old kid, you know.
Damn.
But-
You keep saying scooter kid. Are there no adults on scooters there?
There
Like,
are adults on
that's what I wanted to
scooters.
know. Yeah.
They're
There's
still
like
called kids.
teens, you know. At
I-
some point they'll grow up and
Get a board.
Get a
I've seen,
skateboard,
I've seen
but-
people do like backflips on them.
yeah,
And-
no, that's why I'm saying
Yeah.
scooters are extreme. People do some insane stuff like
And have you
tail
ever-
whips,
Have you ever hit your
flares.
shin with the scooter?
I have.
Yup.
It's super
Hurts.
painful.
Yeah,
Hurts,
fuck
hurts.
that.
Yeah, so when they start whipping it around
Fuck that.
and it's like doing a helicopter, you know, that is extreme.
And you hit
It's
your
definitely
shin,
extreme.
you're
I
done
think
for.
they deserve some respect, you know, a modicum of respect. But
especially
Yeah.
if they're 9 years old doing that.
they're,
Helicopter.
I mean,
No, the
some do
scooter's
that.
taller than
I'd
them.
say I don't think I've seen anybody less than 13 years old that's doing like tail whips and stuff like that. But
Come on, man.
yeah,
Damn.
so you know,
Well, it's great.
it-
These kids though are really. So I was actually in Santa Barbara like last summer, and like I was walking by the skate park, and there was like this like little like 6 or 7 year old just like killing it. Like I was so surprised. Like
on a scooter.
no, like, sorry, on a skateboard. But like it's just crazy you're mentioning kids. Like how are they so good nowadays?
When you're young, your bones are elastic. You know, they're like rubber. So I remember eating shit so hard on like
Yeah.
a dirt bike or on a trampoline, like it'd fly off the side and just land on my back and like get the wind knocked out of me. But I didn't break anything. And you really have to kind of start young and get the basics down. So anybody, you know.
Well, plus little kids are drinking milk every day with dinner, dude. They have so
Sure,
much milk in
yeah,
them. Their
a lot of
bones are strong.
calcium, you know, the bone
Their
density's
their
there.
bones stronger than us.
A lot of
Um,
GMOs.
Derek is lactose intolerant. He can't even have a glass of milk anymore. His bones are brittle by
But when
now.
I was a kid though,
That's what I mean. You should have been skating then, dude. You would have never broken
Yeah.
a bone.
Yeah. Sorry, just a little bit.
It's the last bit.
That prune juice. Delicious.
Was that red wine actually? Cab?
No, it was actually a Coke and white rum.
Oh, wow.
Dang, Cubby, going in.
I
Yeah.
still have it from the strawberry mojito.
Nice.
Throwback Thursday, am I right?
Yeah, exactly. Come on. But yeah, skating, start when you're young. You know, there's an amazing song that Upton has pitched to us. Yeah, sorry, I bought a super cheap mic mount and it's not working. Upton,
The white rum is though, huh?
yes. Upton shared this song. It's called Midlife or Mid-20s Skateboarder. And it perfectly, you know, gives off the kind of energy about injury that I have, and I'm sure Ryan has, Upton has, Shines has, Dakota. I've heard that you will eventually, you know, get into it.
I'm waiting on the board, man. You know, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get back into it. You know, you've been saying start young. I'm still young. I think I'm not. You know,
Oh,
Young
yeah.
at heart, young at
I
heart.
think this is a good time. You get like, you know, what you need to do. I imagine a lot of times as kids, like they're just like basing it off like muscle memory or like, oh, if I do this, you can break it down. It's a science, you know, it's all about just wheel dynamics, physics, I guess. Upton dropped the clip though. He dropped the link.
Kid?
We
Should
have to
play
watch it. We have to.
Okay.
Upton wouldn't do
Hopefully, he
this
doesn't
to
like
us, would he?
rickroll us or something.
Never gonna give you up. That actually would be pretty funny though.
I'm gonna do it without sound just in case there's any
Sure.
music or anything.
Let's watch it.
There is no
Oh my
music.
God.
Let's see this kid do this dance. Is this the 1080 or the?
Damn, that
What
is
the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah, I guess
super
Tony Hawk
sick.
is a bitch.
Man, he's got those liquid bones, dude.
Look at everyone's so hyped. Tony Hawk is on his pile of money smoking a cigar. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I got 20 video games, a clothing line at Kohl's. Fuck
Yeah.
me, bro.
Bill built a sport on his back, dude.
Oh, I guess the big thing though is Tony was the first. So
that's another good, you know,
He's not the
argument
first, he's
for
the first star of the sport, I would say.
I don't think Tony's ever done a 1080 on vert. But
He's never
even
done anything, bro. He's a fucking poser, bro.
I watched the 900 live.
It's sick.
I remember watching
too.
that at X Games
Me too.
and just being like, no way.
We saw
This
history.
doesn't affect me that much, but
Yeah, Des, look, you're skating still, dude.
yeah, I mean I do like vert. I definitely do more vert than street, but I'm not good at vert. I'm still improving, and that's what's awesome about skateboarding is like despite the injuries and everything, I'm still just drawn back to it because when you land your first ollie, it is such a good feeling. You do like the first time you do a trick, it's so sick, and you just want to chase that high. And that's kind of what Ryan got into. I got into Upton is a shredder. Upton's king of the slams. Man, I wish I was filming this one day. Upton, Ryan and I were in Livermore and trying these rock to fakie, which I can give like a little demonstration. So rock to fakie is when you go up, you like put your board on, you rock a little, and then
sick.
you go down. So we were practicing it not on this, which is a quarter pipe. We were practicing it on this, which is just like
Cubby, you have every example you need right
which
there.
is just a normal slope. And we would go up, and then we would practice like kind of putting that and doing like a nose manual down. You have to like take it off the edge, or you'll like hang up and get thrown. And Upton went up like this, did it everything perfectly, and then right here he got a little sideways. This, I'll go towards the camera, went like this, and the board just went whoop, and he went whoop, just straight onto his back. And
damn, I'm glad you didn't get that.
It's
Love
so
you,
much
Upton.
better. It's so
Chill,
much
baby.
better if you film slams. The people feel better about it because they're like, I just survived this intense slam. I'm still standing.
Upton, you're a strong boy. You're a strong boy.
So yeah, like from here on out, we're gonna film every little bit. But yeah,
I know one thing for sure. Upton definitely drinks his milk. He drinks a big glass of milk. Strong,
yeah.
strong
Every day,
bone,
every
strong
day.
bone.
Yeah.
A lot of Kerrygold butter too.
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Very strong boy.
Yeah. See, even Upton says he got lucky. Wish it was filmed. So not that lucky because I
Love you,
wasn't filming.
Ooh, we got a new follower.
Did we?
New
Ooh.
follower. Wow.
Thank you, Soda Sopa.
Thank you, Soda Sopar.
Thank you. Well, Cubby, we don't want to, hold you from your rum, dude.
Oh no, don't worry. I can stay on for a while.
Do you have any other final thoughts or anything, buddy, you want to share about being extreme, or any tips for the viewers about how to be more extreme in their life?
I mean, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of fear that comes with extreme sports. You kind of have to trust like the people that came before you, like Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk.
Greatest of all
that
time.
kid probably saw clips of Tony Hawk doing a 900 and was like, you know what? I'm gonna up that. And get buddies too. That's a big thing. Nobody wants to get hurt by themselves. They want people to witness their slams. I wouldn't be as good at skating as I am now than if I hadn't skated with, Ryan. So like we kind of push each other and we try to raise the bar every time we go to the park. We're like, all right, what are we trying to do? And we play little games of skate where we go skate, and whoever lands the trick that we're trying first, buys the other 6-pack or buys dinner, stuff like that. And that really helps a lot. Joey Solari, real quick, what is NFTs?
Oh, non-fungible token, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah, a lot of artists are selling them nowadays.
What is
That's
it?
another episode. We don't want to dive
is
into
it?
this whole, but
Oh,
basically
okay.
it's like it's like crypto stuff with the blockchains and art. We can get into that another time. Thank you, Joyce.
That shit's not extreme.
not extreme.
Okay.
Not yet.
That's
not yet.
safe. That's cushy.
Extremely expensive. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pays for itself. But yeah.